Updates for Windows 10 are managed by the cloud-based Windows Update service. Any connectivity issues between the client and the internet can result in updates not being delivered. Let's first look at a quick overview of how the Windows Update actually works, and then consider how to troubleshoot any cloud connectivity problems. The local Windows Update engine performs 4 main steps. The first is a scan. Windows Update schedules a scan to check if updates are available, and then verifies permissions and checks policies to see if they should be downloaded. The next step is the download. Windows Update initiates the download and downloads the files to a temp folder. The third step is the installation. Windows Update initiates the installation and manages the package install. The final step is commit. This is where Windows Update initiates a device restart if necessary, and then completes the update installation. When troubleshooting, we should concentrate on the February 1st steps, as these rely on the internet connectivity, so any issues are more likely to happen here. Assuming that the device is connected to the internet, the most common connectivity issues can often be traced to firewalls and port settings. The role of a firewall is to provide network security by filtering incoming and outgoing network traffic, and ports act as connectivity points which also need to be managed to allow access. Therefore, you will experience issues if your firewall and ports have not been configured correctly to allow Windows Update traffic to pass through. In the table, we can see the different ports that are used by Windows Update. These include port 80 for HTTP and port 443 for HTTPS or secure web traffic. If you're experiencing issues, then you need to check that you have these settings enabled for your firewalls and ports. If you encounter any networking issues such as intermittent connections, then Windows Update may not be able to check for and download or install updates. This could include vital security patches which have been released by Microsoft. However, there are other delivery methods for Windows Update that can be used if network reliability is a persistent issue, or perhaps you want to save on bandwidth or your device is not connected to the internet. By default, updates are downloaded automatically from Microsoft. However, if you're experiencing issues with internet connectivity, there are alternative options. You could download the update to your own Windows Server Update server or WSUS server, and then approve and distribute the updates across your internal network. Alternatively, you could use a peer-to-peer feature called Windows Update Delivery Optimization. If you need more control over updates, for example, if you want to approve them before installing them, then you'll need to use a solution such as Windows Server Update Services or WSUS or System Center Configuration Manager. WSUS first downloads all of the updates, which are then checked by an administrator. Once approved, WSUS will make the update available to devices within your organization. Windows Update Delivery Optimization or Peer-to-Peer Update is a new feature with Windows 10. Delivery optimization requests updates from other devices on a local network or even across the internet which have already downloaded the required update. These updated devices can then be used to provide your device with the updates that it requires. This can substantially reduce the internet bandwidth and also speed up the installation of updates. With delivery optimization, the update file is broken into smaller parts. Each part can be taken either from a local PC or even from an unknown peer on the internet. Once validated, the individual parts are reassembled before the file is installed, with the process being managed by delivery optimization. At no time is any user data or other files transferred, and the process is completely anonymized. Several different types of download packages are supported by the delivery optimization feature, as we can see on screen, as well as Windows 10 feature and quality updates. Delivery utilization also supports Windows 10 drivers, Windows Store and Windows Store for business files, and Windows Defender and malware definition updates. In this way, you can see it is a useful feature to be considered when provisioning updates and patches. And finally, for Windows 10 Enterprise, Professional, and Education editions, delivery optimization, peer-to-peer sharing on the local network, or NAT, is enabled by default.